Okay, ooh, I'm a little hungry. Let's explore this book. It's called Close with Your Open by Antonia White. Okay, so I'm just going to explore this book. Do not judge me because I am enjoying my life and I'm going to be a little weird in this video. So don't bug me, okay? All right. I'm just going to be reading it. So don't expect me to be like all knowledgeable about anything. I'm just here reading and enjoying parts of this book. If you like what I'm reading and you want to get the whole book from Antonia White, you can do that. Okay? Go find him on LinkedIn, go find him on Amazon or wherever he is. I have no idea because he gave the book to me personally. And so I don't know where else you can get the book. Um, Obviously, I'm not trying to sell the book, so you have to go find it. Where can you get it? Your copy, if you're gonna go get it. And the idea, it says, is to get prospects to love you instantly. So close with your eyes open. Okay. So sorry, it says close with your open. I'm thinking like, how do I keep my eyes open with while they're closed or something? Okay. It's like I just woke up and I want to keep my eyes closed with my open. So maybe that's a good way to remember that I should be closing with my open. So if I'm selling you, I don't know, mattresses, how might I open and try to sell the mattress right away? Hey, you, buy the damn mattress. Okay, that's gonna work. I have no idea. I don't think it will. Maybe it will. We gotta experiment, right? We gotta experiment with everything. Anyways, the Pitch Freaks Guide to 10-second pitches that sell. Okay, 10 seconds. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's about how long you get to pitch, okay? All right. He wrote the book to his wife Christina, to his mother, to his brother, and to his kids, I guess, and to Uncle Jerry, and so on. So, okay, cool. Welcome. Welcome, Pitch Freaks. Behind this curtain, all of your dreams are possible. We're so excited for you. There's a image of a curtain he drew here. Okay. So, I guess we're in a magic show. All right. There's a couple of magics here, looks like. May I be frank? A renowned Silicon Valley executive and investor offers a rather forward. Okay. The origin. Do you like to know how the sausage is made? Grab a bite of this preface. Okay. So we're going to get a forward and then we're going to get preface. I don't know. That's too much creativity for a table of contents for me. All right. Curious minded. If you're curious of how a wild and crazy guy, a madman, and a YouTube algorithm set me on this path, a journey to the introduction. Okay, just introduce the thing. You don't have to get all curious minded for that introduction, or wild or crazy, okay? All right. Love selling. If you hate selling, you're going to love this chapter. If you love selling, you're going to love this chapter. Okay. Visit chapter 1. Chapter 1 is the 3-step winning pitch. Yeah. I'm just going to get a little comfortable because I got to win, right? All right. I got to win the winning pitch. All right. The 3-step winning pitch. That sounds interesting. Let's actually just, I'm going to skip all this preface and introduction and all this stuff and just jump straight to the three-phase winning pitch. Three-phase winning. Three-step winning pitch. Not three-phase winning pitch. I'm thinking everything about the face, keeping my eyes closed and open and, okay, whatever. Three-step winning pitch. All right. So what is closed with an open and what is the 3-step winning pitch? If somebody else was given your pitch, word for word, would they have the same sales success as you? Okay, I had to think about that. I don't know. I don't even know what my pitch is. So, closing with your open may likely outperform your results and allow you to sell shame free. Ah, okay, so that's what we mean. So if I'm selling and I feel ashamed about making my pitch and somebody else doesn't and they do a better job with my pitch selling my thing, then I've got the problem. All right, that makes sense. So this three-step winning pitch framework. Your pitch requires a combination of customer value, emotion, and invitation, all delivered within 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 words or less. So I like to write it as P equals VEI over 10 seconds. Okay, so we have a little mathematical brain going here. Do not be deceived by the simplicity of this framework. It's just like E equals MC squared. It packs a lot of energy into it. All right. The delivery. Your pitch must include all three elements of the three-step winning pitch. It must include the customer value, it must include the emotion and the invitation, the call to action. Okay, so my mattress is awesome. I love sleeping on my mattress, and every night when I sleep on it, I wake up refreshed. You should buy one too. All right. Step one, value. Focus on the value of your product or service from the perspective of your prospect. This means you must explain how your customer receives value after they have experienced a successful effect or result of having used your product or service. Articulating your value from their perspective is essential in compelling them to listen more and engage further in your sales discussion. Step 2, emotion. Incorporate the emotion of joy or relief into your pitch, and while there are many emotions to consider using in your pitch for sake of discussion, focus on joy or relief. These two emotions will be easy to apply most of the time in your pitch. And how do you incorporate joy or relief? I'll explain that later in this chapter, he says. Step 3, the invitation, the call to action. Offer your prospect a simple, friendly invitation to learn more about your offer. You want to pitch to feel and sound conversational. This doesn't mean you're being manipulative because you have rehearsed or practiced. It just means you've put a lot of thought into it. And so you are there to save your prospect time during your presentation. And so better your pitch, the easier it is for you to deliver in a natural way, and the more likely your prospect is going to feel interested and engaged. Your pitch could end, for instance, with, I'd love to show you an example if you have a moment. You can use any number of approaches in a conversational way. Your approach should compel somebody to whom you've offered value to accept your offer. This is what I mean by the statement. Your opening is really part of your closing. Basically, make an offer they can't refuse. Okay. Writing a winning pitch requires your very best marketing and sales thinking. The sales mindset versus the service mindset. If you can close with your open eyes, closed eyes, something, life will be a lot easier for you. You'll spend less time applying pressure to people and more time serving them. As you become a more proficient sales professional, you will learn that this has nothing to do with the movie. Glengarry Glen Ross. Okay. A film depicting 2 days in their lives of 4 desperate real estate salesmen and their high pressure sales tactics. Close with your open is not about high pressure sales tactics. Now he's just selling the book. In the book. If you bought the book, you don't need to buy the book. Okay. The better service you can provide, the better experience your customer has, and the more likely they will buy from you and your services. If you have an effective 10-second 3-step winning pitch framework, you can succeed where others have pitch framework. You know, I feel like I'm going to read a lottery terms of disclaimers. Okay. One of the benefits of closing with your eyes open is the ability to charge more for your product or service. Think you're being manipulative. You're charging more for your service. Okay. And anyway, you'll command a higher margin as well. You will have more flexibility when working with your customer. You will enjoy incredible, meaningful, and profound advantages in your interaction with your prospect than you would without the framework. I don't know about the profound stuff. It's too profound for me. Why? Because when using the 3 step winning pitch framework, you can just talk about the winning pitch framework instead of keep pitching the framework to the pitch to the pitching of the framework, okay? All right. I know you want to write a book, and the framework isn't worth an entire book because you are spending a lot of time prefacing, introducing, and pitching the framework's pitch. 3 steps. Articulate value, incorporate emotion, and a friendly invitation, call to action. Okay, I've wasted a lot of time in this video just explaining the book of the book of the book's pitch of the book. And that was the end of the chapter. Okay, let's go to chapter 2. Mind reading 101. Would you love the chance to fuse your brain with your customers and know exactly what to say during your pitch to stack the deck in your favor? Articulating value from the prospect's perspective. All right, I'm not going to spend as much time, hopefully, in this chapter as I did in the last one, talking about the pitch of the pitch of the pitch. So I'm just going to skip around and go faster. Have pitches for gatekeepers and decision makers. That's a good idea. Okay. So you have the owner who you actually are trying to pitch to, but there's decision makers and gatekeepers keeping you in between. So you may need different pitches for different people along the way to get through each person who's going to be making a decision to let you through to the next gate, to the next gate, to the next gate, and finally to the final decision maker, who then decides to buy your thing. All right. But my product sells itself. Anytime I'm told that, it's a red flag. There's nothing that sells itself. Everything has to be sold. Ferrari has salespeople. Bars have salespeople. Savile Row suits. Harry Wood. Everything has salespeople. Nothing sells itself. Nothing is in commerce is self-evident. And so you must sell your product. Okay, lazy pitches kill sales. Don't make me think he writes about user interface design. The key concept of his book is to guide the reader in making their website or software application highly intuitive so it's obvious for the customer to know. That's exactly what I'm saying. The book should be obvious. Okay, so don't make the prospect think, just make it clear. Skepticism is a normal response. Even for people who are desperate to buy from you, the moment they engage in the sales process, they're going to have this imaginary, invisible shield to try and protect themselves. Yeah. They're interested, they want to find out, but they're going to be, they're going to be on the defensive a little bit, on the fence about deciding things, and just be genuine and honest and help them out so that they can take their shield down and focus on what they want. So using your pitch to get to the point. Getting to the point is essential for the sales process. Yeah? Okay, get to the point. Don't waste their time. Know your product deeply so you build credibility.